Hello out there in the interwebs, you have your tubes tuned to Cannelbrony, and I'm going to start off today with a couple of setting things to help you make sure you have all your stuff set up right, and then we're going to do a little bit of Botania stuff. So, this guy, I don't remember if I had told you guys how much this one has. This is 6 out of 8 to be able to keep up at maximum speed over there. This guy probably only needs to be 6 out of 8, but I have him just fully upgraded energy and thing. Same with, I believe, with you. Now this one I only have 4 of 8, and that's all I need to actually keep up with him. The brine, the quad tower that I built last time was not enough to keep up with this thing running full tilt. So I made a second full quad tower, and learned that the ender tank has a maximum output for its auto thing, because you can right click this little thing here and you can tell it to basically pull in liquids or push out liquids, and it has a maximum bandwidth it can do for pushing out on its own. That's why I have this guy over here, because 8 towers is more than this guy can actually output. And then let me see, that's pretty much it for over here. And I've got a little bit of iron now, hello viewers. Over 3,500 blocks of iron, that's nice. A little bit low on steel, got a decent amount of gold, got a good amount of copper, got a bunch of osmium. Probably gonna, once all this iron goes through, because I ran a bunch of iron through it because I was tired of running out of it. So once that runs through, I'll probably start running through some more of this stuff, and I'm gonna get myself a full-sized enriching factory so I can do stuff like redstone and quartz. But that's about that for that. So I mentioned Botania. Yes, we're going to be doing some Botania today, loyal viewers, because we have that ridiculously huge setup of mana generation, but we're not really doing anything with it. Also, I have 2 empty ring slots, because I don't have to actually wear the angel ring to be able to fly around. So, let's go ahead and run over to the Guardia Forest, because I've got, you may have noticed it in my inventory, but I've got a ton of runes and stuff. Look at all these things. I have runes of Sloth, Gluttony, and Envy. These are the 3rd tier runes, which I believe that's the top tier. Let me just show you the thing that we're going to be making. We're going to be making the Lunium, which is any weary adventurer knows that dungeons can hold valuable goodies. The Lunium can, at the use of an extreme amount of mana, materialize these items and drop them in the nearby vicinity. And this is the stuff you need for it: Envy, Gluttony, and Sloth. Now each of these takes 2 mana diamonds, and then one of the seasonal runes, and then one of the elemental runes. So it's a little bit of a rabbit hole, but not really that bad, little viewers. Alright, so yes, I have everything. Let's go over to our pedal apothecary and toss some stuff in. So we need one of those, one of those, one of those, 2 green mana petals, a gray mana petal, a gray regular petal, that one, redstone root, and the pixie dust. That's a lot of stuff in there. Alrighty. And then, if I've done this right, I should be able to just go, boom, Lunium. Awesome. Do I have a little bit of dirt? Do I have a little bit of dirt in my other pack? Do I? Do I? I probably do. I usually do. There we are. Bloop. Do. Alright, so what am I going to put with you? I might need a thing there, so right there. There we go. Oh, and it is drinking from there. Cool. Let me get up my little wand here. You can see it's full on that, and oh, it spat out a a computer craft thing. A floppy disk. Tic-tac-toe. Oh, and it spat out a sapling. So yeah, I'm probably going to need to set up a hopper hawk around this guy. But no, that's not the. That's just one of the things that I'm here for. I'm gonna need to deal with that. Also, I mentioned those rings. Do I have this? Very good. So one of the rings is what I need this gold pick for. The other ring is why I'm carrying around some raw fish. Because if you toss raw fish in a pool. Did I miss? Isn't that, I bet I need to alchemize it. Yep, I bet that's what I need to do. Because alchemizing. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with alchemizing. Yep, that's definitely what I need to do. Because, here we go, you can drop fish and get the different kinds of fish. So I believe my alchemy catalyst is right there. There we are. Let's go ahead and just put that right underneath this guy. Start from this side. Boop. There we go. And the dirt. There we are. So now, salmons. I need one salmon, and I need one pufferfish. There we go. That was easy. Alright, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Each one takes those, and then for the first one I'm going to make, takes the earth and a pickaxe. And this gives me the Ring of the Mantle. I'll explain what that does in a second. The other one is raw salmon, pufferfish, and water. And that gives me a Ring of Chordata. Alright, so Ring of Chordata lets me go very, very fast while underwater, and lets me see underwater, and since I have my mana mirror, I can breathe underwater. So that's cool. And then the other one gives me a haste effect. And it lets me mine faster and swing stuff quicker, and that's the earth and the pickaxe. So these are going to be, they drink up a bit of mana, but we have our mana mirror, so we really don't care about mana stuff. Haha. Alrighty, and that's going to be really nice for doing, anything. Alright, but there is one other thing that you can do with your mana low of yours, if you want to do more than just make alunium and have a whole bunch of stuff showing up. Just move that there, and I definitely need to turn my particles down, because those are up in. Much better. You can actually make power from mana, which is really cool. And the way we do that is with the mana flex field. So let's just run over to the base and see about making some of those. Because they're really cool, actually. They, well, like it implies, you spit mana into them and you get redstone flex out. Let's see, do I have everything I need to make one of those? Mana flex field, these guys. So it is redstone, living rock, and mana steel. Do I have? I do have. Awesome. I want 3 of them. Yes, I want 3 of them. Sweet. And then I also need to make some more velocity lenses. Alright, so I'm going to make some more of those combination velocity potency lenses, because I'm going to need these on a I'm going to be using the redstone mana spreaders, which is just a regular mana spreader and a little bit of redstone, to be able to basically just flick it on and off. So if I want to get some mana power, I can just pull a lever and I'll start making some mana energy. So I'm going to go ahead and get those lenses made, we'll come back playing with the flex field. So I will be back in a second, though, viewers. And I'm back, little viewers, and like I said, I went ahead and made the Hopper Hawk, which is pretty simple. It's just light gray, the redstone root, and a rune of air. There you go, just like that. And the little Hopper Hawk is, as far as I'm aware, well, there's also the vacuum hopper, but that and the Hopper Hawk are how you pick up loose items in the world. And I got these disposable batteries. I have no idea what they're for, but they're from Apple and Milk and Tea. And yeah, that's how the Lunium works. You just place it next to a pool and let it go nuts with the mana. Speaking of going nuts with the mana, here are our redstone mana spreaders. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and put these on them. There we are. Because I want to be able to move a lot of mana with these guys. Come on. Woo. My frames are having a bit of an issue, I think, with all of the things downstairs popping off. Alright, so, Tesseract. Yes, right here. Alright, so you're going to be a main power in. Set the frequency. You are not dealing with items. You are not dealing with fluids. You are sending energy. Alright. So now then... Yep. And... there. There we are. Alright, so... can you shoot through that lever? I'm not quite sure. No, you can't. Good to know. What's that say? Oh, cool. Alright, so... doop. You don't just keep sending them, huh? Interesting. I thought that it would, if I pull the lever, it would just keep sending it. But it's not. So much for that idea. Well, let's see. Britannia to the rescue. Do we have anything else that could be cool in here? Oh, I know what we can use. I know what we can use, though, viewers, and it'll look cooler too. We need a natural apparatus. I believe that's where they put it. The hovering hourglass. Sand-based timer. There we are. Sand, red sand, or soul sand. Amount of time for each pulse depending on how much sand you have in it. Sand is 1 second, red sand is 10, and soul sand is 1 minute. Sand types cannot be mixed. The time for each pulse can be seen by hovering over it. Note the sand is added all at once. Okay. Alright, so we need mana glass, mana steel, and some gold. Let's go ahead and make 3 of these hovering hourglasses. And that kind of, just 1 second. Yeah, I should be able to handle basically just having it go forever. Alright, so let's go ahead and run over to our main base and make these hourglasses, which are going to look a lot cooler than just having levers sitting next to the mana spreaders. Excuse me, little viewers. Alright, so I think I have some regular sand. I don't have any regular sand. Well, not on me. I can make some really easy, though. H-O-U, nope, R. There we are, the hovering hourglass. Do I have enough mana glass? I thought I had made some mana glass. Oh, I made it all into elf glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we are. Put away that. and that, and put those levers away too. Alright, let's go turn this glass into mana glass and have some cool stuff going on. I might need to go back under and adjust the things under here, because I think I might have filled this up, and if it filled up, I think all of my thermal lilies are firing at once instead of being spread out, which is not what I want, little viewers. Alright, let's see, can I do it just on this one? Yes, I can. There we go. Alright, woohoo, frames. Because yeah, I noticed that my portal to Alfheim closed. That's because I think the Lunium decided that these guys were tasty pools to draw from. No, this guy I think might have decided they were tasty pools to draw from. I don't know. For whatever reason though, those guys went dry, so the portal went splat. But that's alright, I wasn't really using it for very much. Alright, back to the base, so we can build these hourglasses. They look really cool too. Do and do. There we are. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. And then I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure I can just stuff these in the sag mill. You give me sand. Awesome. And sure, give me the gravel. Alright, so I'm going to just put one bit of sand in each of the hourglasses. Put away the gravel. Sand, sand, and hourglass. Alright, let's see if we can do this right. Because the thing said that when you right click on it with the sand, all the sand you right click on it goes in. So like if I had all 3 sands sitting on top at once, it would put in all 3 sands at once. So if I do this, there we go. And there. There we go. Haha! Look at him go. And I'm not sure if it'll if using these to time it will get me the maximum output I can, but the most that you can produce out of these mana flux fields is 1600 RF a tick. So at max I am almost making 5000 RF a tick off of these guys. Ah yes, there was one other thing though that I can use my mana for. What other thing could I possibly be talking about? Well, it's the Terra Shatterer. This is the ultimate Botania pickaxe, and it's really cool actually. So, bloop. Alright, can I... So it starts out, you know, as a pretty normal pickaxe, but if you aim right, there we go, it should start slurping out of that pool. Other way, there we go. Where'd my pick go? Where did it go? Where'd it go? Oh. Stop that, Hopper Hawk. Oh, I was really scared there for a second, little viewers. I was like, no! That thing is kind of expensive. It takes 4 mana steel. Or 4 Terra steel. Alright, I can't see how much is in it right now, but when you saw that it was just doing, you know, one piece at a time, and the Hopper Hawk decided to eat those cobblestones. The Hopper Hawk is a busy, busy flower. Alright, let's see if... Yep, you can see it's rank C now. I believe the first rank it takes like 1/10 of a mana pool, so not much at all, to get to C rank. And this thing, there we go. You shift right click, and it goes, and now how's it working? There it goes. It's it's being a little bit weird, but it will mine. I think here we can see it best. It will mine above and below. So not even like a full square yet, but it can mine 3 blocks now instead of just 1 at a time. Boop. And then if we give it some more mana, bling. I believe at B rank it will mine a 3x3, just like a hammer. And you can also enchant it like anything else. So I can put like efficiency, silk touch, unbreaking. Needs just a little bit more. Bloop. Oh, I missed. Alright. How's your day going, little viewers? Mine's going pretty well. And you can leave your pick on there for as long as you want, which is good because it starts taking a lot of mana. There we go. So yes, to get to B rank, it takes, I believe, 1 full mana pool, but I also believe, if I can get down here in the hole, it mines like a it mines like a hammer now, and it goes pretty quickly too. And you know, it does require mana, but that's why we have the old mana mirror for. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut here, little viewers, and probably enchant this and look at the time, and if we have time for more, I might play around with this a little bit more. If not, I'll come back and do the outro. So I will be back in a second. And I'm back, little viewers, and like I said, I have enchanted the Terra Shatterer. I went ahead and made a Silk Touch book at the old Ender IO enchanter, which just takes a single slime ball. I made efficiency 5, which takes just under a stack of redstone. And then I took it all over here to put on the Terra Shatterer. And we're actually getting real close to rank A. But this guy is, there we go. So you don't have to shift click, you can just straight up right click it. That's awesome. And I think it works well on dirt too. Let's find out. Yep. There we go. Turn that back off. So yep, that's the Terra Shatterer. And you might be wondering, kinda, why are you playing around with the Terra Shatterer? You already have a hammer. Well, that's because when I get more mana into this thing, it can do like a 5x5 or 7x7, or I believe the max rank, which is double S, does a 9x9, and it doesn't necessarily center it on you. It will actually start like at your feet and take out a huge 9x9 chunk out of the area like that, so you're not like constantly falling down. So that's always cool. So I'm going to go ahead and leave him on there and see about getting him up to a really high level, because the various material dimensions that I've made, I like being able to basically just run around inside of them and you know, just pick up whatever I need to. Like my Mjolnir, the hammer that I have, I can go to the dimension that has all of my iron, and I can just take up a huge batch of iron. And with that thing I can do it even quicker. And I think, see, I'm not sure if I need to mess with the stuff down here or not. The things have been acting weird. But that's going to do it for this episode, loyal viewers. What have we done? Well, we've played around to some more mana stuff. And for next time, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next time. Because there's always stuff that we can do. Let's go ahead and pick him up and see if we happen to get enough for the next level. Nope. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, loyal viewers. And until next time, I shall catch you on the flip side. Laters. Yeah.